Before we get started with the video today, guys, I want to let you viewers out there know that only a small fraction of you guys currently watching are actually subscribed to my channel, so make sure to smash that subscribe button for instant updates about videos that I release and other announcements, and also smash that like button to help my channel out. Enjoy the video. What is up, guys? It is Samool here, back with another Epic 7 YouTube video guide, and I'm here today because you guys are most likely going to be stuck on episode 2 10-10, and that is why you are watching this video. Well, Incomplete Faustus is an incomplete asshole, but he is able to be taken down even though you are a new player. I'm actually going to show you how to take him down with some free-to-play units. But yeah, I'm not going to go over skills too much in depth, guys. There's a lot of text. I'll just summarize it up for you. Basically, you want to make sure you have a lot of healing because he'll do a lot of damage. You're going to want a strip because you need to strip buffs from him at some point, and you also want to make sure to bring a defense break, otherwise he'll take forever to kill. This boss is going to be a team comp check and primarily a gear check, so I wouldn't really bother tackling this boss until you have your Within 13 team, once you farm it for a bit, and then you want to clear episode 2. But yeah, until then, it's pretty hard to take him down. The easiest way to take him down for newer players is to bring a friend supporter or guild supporter that's very strong. ML Ken is very good, Champion Zerato is very good, Spectre Tenebria and Landy are also very good. Arby's okay, but he's not that great for this boss, just because you really want some single target heavy hitters, or things that can solo the boss. So you'll see this is the team I'm running for 10-10. I know that my gear quality is probably a lot higher than all you new players out there for sure, by a mile. So I decided to bring just one damage dealer. My Angie's on like literally super scuffed gear, so she's not gonna really do anything but just sit there and like I guess heal. But this is a team comp you can run, right? You can run a Momo, Falconer Clary, and Angelica. That's very accessible to early game players. Now I'm running Luna, a limited unit, but actually you can run C.Lorina in her place and she'll do the job even better than Luna will. So I'm just bringing Luna because she is very similar to C.Lorina, and I don't actually have C.Lorina because I never actually needed her ever, because I pulled Seed on like as my first ML4 in the first week of me playing, so I just used her instead of C.Lorina. So I've actually never built C.Lorina, but trust me, C.Lorina is very strong for PvE, especially early game for Raid and Abyss, and she'll carry you in this boss as well if you have her built. You don't even need her 6-star, to be honest. You can have her 5-star and she can do this as well. So you should run this team if you want. This is one of the best free-to-play teams for this, in my opinion, because they're all accessible. You just replace Luna with C.Lorina. Let's get into the boss though, guys, and I'll show you how to take him down. So obviously, like I said, my gear quality is a lot higher, but it'll really only matter on my DPS. You could actually run another DPS instead of Angelica if you were having troubles with DPSing.
Let me take your pain away. Let the goddess lead the way.
Yeah, there are going to be 2 waves for me because I already killed him. But I think if you were clearing for the first time, you just go to the boss right away, if I'm not mistaken.
It's going to be okay. Help me. I'm here.
So we're gonna have to kill one more wave here, but hopefully it goes by super fast. My team has no AoE, so it's going to take a little bit.
That must have been painful. It's hard, but I won't give up.
And finally, oh, she did not crit. 1 HP though. And finally, yeah, now we're actually at the boss fight, guys. So yeah, I think you guys don't have to clear the first 2 waves. I am not too sure actually, because I haven't done this in such a long time. But onto the boss fight now. So just blasts you in the face, and then he actually summons these ads after that. So you actually want to kill these ads, because if you don't kill the ads, actually there's a passive when his ads are up, he actually will what's it called, like sacrifice them and then give him like a random buff that's undispellable. So you have to kill these, or else basically he just becomes so much harder. So it's kind of a DPS check here. It's pretty much a gear check. You want to be able to kill these as soon as you can. My Luna is one-shotting, but your units probably will have to two-shot it. But if you bring 2 DPS units, it's okay. Or just bring 1 DPS unit and bring a strong supporter friend as well. That works as well. But yeah, you just want to make sure you're topping off your units,
Is it my turn?
because there's a lot of damage that comes in.
Going to be okay. Fight a little harder,
But you'll see this
Flurry.
barrier here he has around him. He's going to get this at the end of every single turn he takes. So that's why you want to make sure, that's why Flurry is a really good option. Because you just, what's it called? S3 onto the boss to strip his buffs that he gets. And then you have like a turn cycle to do as much damage as you can.
Got it,
So
Flurry.
you'll see at the end of his turn here, he just got the barrier again. And he got immunity and crit chance or whatever resistance. So you actually don't want to hit him in this phase too much. You want to make sure you strip before you start hitting him, because
I want to retire
one, without stripping, you can't defense break him, and 2, with crit chance resist, he has a passive where if you don't crit him, he actually takes even less damage and gets a CR push. So what you want to do is just you try to use your healing spells. Like if this ad was dead here, I would just S3 on my Angelica here, just to burn turns. So I don't want to CR push him.
Ridiculous.
I hope this job
And then
is a
here,
little
everything's
easier.
dead here. So if the boss was like super close to going, he was like at 80% CR or something, I would actually just hit the boss and have him take a turn, because I want to strip when he is the furthest back on the CR bar. Like if he's super close to going, there's no point of stripping and defense breaking, because he'll just cleanse it off and get the barrier and get the immunity all again. So he's at what, 28% here, that's fine. I can actually just burn it to make sure it lands 100%. So you don't even need like super high gear on your Flurry. You can just make her tanky and like fast, because you can always just soul burn the S3 here to kill him, because it'll ignore effect resist.
Flurry, get him.
Do you believe
So you'll see it's a free what's it called, defense break basically, and then I'll just use my nukes here.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
And you basically
Do my best.
are just continuing this over and over. Now you can buff your team, but you want to be careful. You want to look at his S3 meter, because his S3 will convert your buffs into debuffs on you. So you really want to make sure that you are not buffing too much before he S3s. Also, when you have debuffs, you are going to get defense penetrated. So you take way more damage. So you really want to make sure you're cleansing as well. That's why Amon was really nice here. She doesn't have too many buffs, and she has a lot of cleansing.
Fight a little harder, Flurry.
So I probably should have healed there, so I don't push his CR.
scared.
Doesn't really matter too much.
I'll help you. Got it, Flurry? Just like we practiced.
Agony and despair.
Maybe I'm working
And now the
too
ad up
hard.
is up. The ad is up again. It's a different one this time, so I'm going to focus him.
Is it my turn?
I'm gonna actually
Even if
S3.
it's just a little.
So blind debuff is very deadly, because your DPS, if they miss, they do like literally no damage, guys. So make sure you cleanse that off your DPS first. You saw I S3 my DPS over. I'm going for the S2 just because it is super high priority to cleanse the blind. And I'm just gonna
I hope
keep
this job is
hitting
a
the
little
ad.
easier.
I want to retire already.
Now you'll see this fight is taking quite a long time, but it is okay. It's supposed to take a while, guys, especially if you're new to the game.
Do you believe in me?
It actually took me a while to find a team comp to bring into this, because my normal teams were actually one-shotting him. So that just shows to me a lot of people that are struggling with this boss actually just don't have the gear for it. That's the biggest issue, because I'm like one-shotting this boss with like if I brought another DPS, I would have gotten to less than 50% in that one defense break.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
But you'll see, even with my S3 up on Flurry, I'm just killing the ad because it is very top prio.
Feels it.
And now you'll see his S3's up, so I don't want to buff at all.
Pity.
Don't be scared.
And then you just keep slapping the ad.
I'll keep going. Got it, Flurry?
Should be
Just
dying
like we
soon.
practiced.
Ridiculous.
I will shatter you. Fight a little harder.
So yeah, I could
Blurry.
defense break the boss here and have Angie kill or Amo kill the ad here, but the CR bar is too far up. 55% is too far for my liking, so I'm gonna hit the boss here.
I want to retire already.
And I think I'm gonna hit him here so he goes before my flurry, and then I defense break right after.
Destruction. Extinction.
Leave it to me.
And well, it looks like it doesn't matter because he stunned everyone. Very annoying.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
I'm gonna go one more turn.
Oh, it can't be helped. Goddess. A prayer.
You're basically just setting up burst windows for this boss. Otherwise, you're just gonna do like no damage and never break his barrier.
Don't be scared.
I hope this job is a little easier.
Do you believe in me?
Is it my turn?
I can actually burn this to cleanse everyone.
But I won't give up. Fight a little harder, Blurry.
The goddess wills it.
Don't be scared.
I will do my
Hit the
best.
boss here so he goes again.
Maybe I'm working too
And now
hard.
it is damage time.
Your wings. Attack.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna burn this for damage.
My honor as a dragon. I will punish you.
You see a big chunk of damage.
I want to retire already.
Got it, Blurry? Just like we practiced. I'll keep going.
And I'm not gonna attack because I don't want to risk pushing his CR.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
Your time.
And now he enrages at 40%. And now you see when he's 40%, he basically starts enraging. Whenever he uses his what's it called? His S3 now, he actually will get the what's it called? The random buffs now on him. So you need to kill the ads now. That's why you need to kill the ads before he reached 40%, because once he reaches this, if you got any of the buffs, it's really hard to win. Unless you have so much healing to tank it out.
I'll help you. That must have been painful.
So I don't think I have defense breakup. It is fine.
Do you believe in me?
The goddess wills it.
I hope this job is a little easier.
End of all life.
I will do my
There,
best.
the blind and unbuffable is. I'm gonna cleanse my DPS here
Your pain away.
Ridiculous.
because I know that I'll get at least one or maybe even two attacks off
Maybe I'm
with this
working
defense
too
break.
hard. Tire them out. That's right.
And it's really nice to have flurry because you can always guarantee it with the soul burn. That's why she's very strong.
Here I go.
She'll make there be a lot less RNG for this.
Oh, it can't
And I
be
don't want to
helped.
push him, so I'll S2.
Don't
And then I just soul burn S3 again.
fear of Ragnar.
Just burst windows, guys. And he should die here. So yeah, that's pretty much the fight, guys. It's not too bad if you know the mechanics and you just bring the right units. So A Momo, Flurry, Angelica, and any DPS is fine. You could even swap out an Angie for another DPS, which I actually do recommend. I just tagged along Angie because I was originally trying to 3-man it, but my fodder kept dying and the supporter kept coming in and helping. So yeah. But yeah, 2 DPS is better with Falcon or Flurry and Angie, or not Angie, Angelic Montmorency, and you'll be fine. Your 2 units will definitely do more damage than my 1 Luna, because my Luna's not even fully like awakened or geared. Just to go over stats real quick, those guys. So you'll see my Luna here, not even 5 or 6-star awakened. She's at 5 stars, and yes, her gear is like pretty decent. Thing is, like, she's on expedition gear, so it's like not that great. But the thing is, like, if you have 2 units, you can definitely make up for this damage. Like, this is pretty achievable for even like newer players. You probably have like 50 less speed if you want to reach these damage stats. But if you bring 2 units in, you're going to have like more than 2 times the damage my Luna was doing. If you bring like Sigurd and Alexa even, they should work fine. It's just that you'll need crit chance on them. You can also bring an RB, he's okay as well. Just anything. C.Lorina is really good, so like, C.Lorina RB would be very nice. Yeah, even like Bellona if you pulled on her banner. Yeah, let's look at my Angie and my Falconer Clary stats now. So Angie, I have her on the wrong artifact. I never use her either. She's on really scuffed gear. Super slow. You're gonna want her faster than this. ER is really low, but effect resist doesn't matter because the boss will also ignore your effect resist. Just keep in mind. Super scuffed gear, you'll see. And then I'll show my Falconer Clary. I'm not gonna bother showing my Angie. She's literally on like no gear. She was literally just on random pieces I threw on her just so she didn't get one shot and supporters didn't run in. But yeah, Falconer Clary is pretty fast. You don't even need her this fast, guys. Like my Falconer Clary was holding on to her defense break a lot, as you saw. So you can have her at like 200 speed and it's fine. Just make sure she's tanky enough to live. Mine was on Adamant Shield as well. You want to put her on Aureus so she actually soaks a lot more, and your team takes less damage. But yeah, pretty simple. Just make sure you wait for your burst windows where the boss's CR is pretty far back. You have all your cleansing done, and you just defense break Soulburn. Falconer Clary has 3. Defense break, strip all the buffs, and then you go ham, and then you just kill the ads when they're up, and it's a pretty simple fight. I think new players just overthink it too much and just don't know what units to bring, and they don't have enough gear. So if you just bring those units and farm Wyvern a bit before doing it, you'll be able to kill that boss really easy. I hope this video helps you newer players out there. If you already beat this boss and you have supporters that you can throw in to help other people, let me know down in the comments down below just to help the other guys out. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are willing to help new players. Even new players can ask for supporters as well. I might have some room on my friends list if you guys need help, but I'll have to delete you right after because I do need my friends list for Expedition. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate your support, guys, and I will see you guys next video. Peace.